Alrighty, folks, here we are. Alrighty, this is the Stage 1 Race Scotland, as you can see up in the top there. There we go. And what can I tell you about this? Tanny is riding the B ride. So far, we got about 140 people. Rolling Highlands course is about 7 miles long, and just a few hundred short feet of elevation, and 3 minutes to go. Let's see, what else can I tell you? I might wait until game time here, so let me pause it. All right, we are inside the 10-second countdown, so here we go. And boom. Wait, there we go. Okay. So you want to be in the last 3 seconds before the start. You want to be already ramped up and rolling, because everything gets averaged off of those 3 seconds. The power is an average of 3 seconds of power. So if you wait until it drops to 0 to get pedaling or really crank out the power, you're already going to be behind. Rolling Highlands Loop here in Scotland. And again, this is about 8 miles. I saw that there's 217 participants in this field. Look, they've already got all sorts of drops. I see vans for drafting. I see helmets for aero, and a lot of thumbs up. Whoa, why you got 0? Okay, Tanny scared me there with that 0 low wattage. He must be trying to clip his pedals or something. So 8 miles with these folks going pretty fast. We're going to go, what is that, 22 minutes? How's that? 22 minutes. All right, there's a nice tight peloton, and Nathaniel is up there in the front area. There he is. See that end mower? So, excuse me for that. I'm going to pause it because we're at 2.5 minutes, and these things take a while. I want to keep them around 10 or so. So I will come back if something is happening. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on some of the nice scenery. And there's a nice red deer there. There you go. See? Did you see that? And the hexagon-shaped rocks or whatever those are. Did anybody ever tell me what those were? I have no idea. Probably a name for it. All right. I thought I would come back to you for this because now they are going to be coming up on the breakaway bray. I'm not sure what a bray means. Maybe bridge or something. People are using their aerodynamicity to get up in there. Keep that momentum, because it's now just a 2% grade, but it's climbing 3, 4, 5. 5 hanging 6 has strong 7, down back to a 6, 3. Okay, so as you can see, I'm looking at that up over. Oh, wait a minute, is that not on the screen? Oh, yeah, it is. It's just really small. Okay, so I'm glad I was calling it out. So, yeah, and then once they get under this arch, and then that little, whatever you call those other arches, the UCI one there, whatever that is, and that's the end of that breakaway bray. All right, so they might have got more power-ups. Hopefully Nathaniel got something nice that he can use. A lot of people are using theirs right now, probably just to help in their recovery. Whoa, this is sort of, that breakaway bray broke up the peloton. If you look over there to the right, where's my thumb, finger, there we go, coming back. See how it's not a nice round blob? It's sort of elongated. So that broke up that peloton a little bit. So some folks are going to have to work harder, and if they can't recover in the back, they're going to pretty much probably fall off unless they get back in there. And it looks like it's starting to solidify a little bit. Of course, Nathaniel's up there in the front. Go, Nathaniel! All right, he's the beast. I did my first race today, and I was first at being last. Okay, so I was in last place. Oh, I guess somebody has to be. So, but it was interesting in that I put up a stronger average watts than I have in a long time. I had my heartbeat up there higher than it's been in a long time, which is a good thing because with that blood pressure medicine, I always have a hard time getting it too high or very high, which is probably beneficial at some points. So it was nice seeing it up to 140 beats per minute. Doesn't happen very often. All right, nice little climb here. Won't last very long. Nathaniel's doing well at 300, almost 400 watts. And I'll pause again for a little bit. Just catching that cool stone there with the mystical water thingy in it. Thought that was cool. There's another roundabout that they have that has fireflies. Might be the same roundabout, but it has fireflies when you get into it, and that is sort of cool. A little over half. We are over halfway at 5 miles in. We've got 3.6 or 7 to go. So I'll come back to you in a little bit. This is that fun little castle you go through. You see the red roof, and if you got a feather, you drop it. But I don't see any feathers being dropped. Got just a mile to go, so I'm going to keep this on for the duration. For that mile, Tanny. Nope, that wasn't his draft. Okay. And this episode of Zwift Racing Scotland brought to you by Hungry Roots. Okay. All right, he's kicking out 4.5 watts per kilogram, just hanging there. Staying up towards the front, less than a mile to go. Can't remember if it's 8.6 or 8.7. Let's see if I have it. 8.7 and 350. That's if that's the right course. I think that's the right course. So 7/10 of a mile to go. It's getting a little punchy out there. As you can see on the left here, let me try this. There. That peloton's getting pretty stretched out. There we go, as you can see. Glad to see that Nathaniels in the front of this peloton, or in the front of the group, still benefiting from the draft. That breakaway bray is a tough way to finish, so that's twice you got to do that. And it just seems to get a little longer than you think. So here he is in the front. People are starting to move. They're dropping their power-ups to get them going. I think, is that Nathaniels drafting? Uh-oh, it's time to go. People are going for it. Oh, God, he's already up over 1,200 watts. Somebody's way up there, and they still got to climb. They got to get up there. There's still a lot of time left. They got to get through that stone arch and then to the next one. He's doing over 1,000, and he's going. The people are going to catch you, Tanny. Go. Look at those guys behind you. Don't do. Oof, baby. Okay. That's a tough one. That was a tough one. That's a tough finish to do on that breakaway bray. Okay, Nathaniel. Good job, baby. Good job.